There's this crucial misunderstanding out there that loneliness is the reason why many people decide to stop dancing, as I have to say here on social media. Thank you, algorithms. It's not loneliness. It just looks like loneliness. And maybe we think it's loneliness because we don't have words for what it truly is. And why? Because it's not something that people have been talking about, to the point where it took me decades to understand what I'm about to tell you, decades of even training as a therapist and still not seeing this. It's not loneliness. It can feel like loneliness and it causes loneliness, but what it truly is a support issue. Even when you are with people, even when you're in a partnership or have friends, you do not know how to attract, accept, and receive support. It's also misunderstood as lack of connection. It's not lack of connection, it's a complete inability to allow support. So no wonder you're lonely, no wonder you can't connect, because you truly can't. What you've substituted for connection is what I call transactions. Your relations and your connections are just transactions. In your mind, it's I'll take that because I've given, and I'll give that because then I can take later. It's like a business deal because you do not know, because of what you went through as a child, how to allow and support, how to be supported, or on a very deep level, you don't know that you deserve support. You cannot hold that belief, right? What does this look like? It looks like a childhood where there was no adult who was truly there for you. There was no adult you could turn to and say, I'm sad. There was no adult you could turn to and be accepted if you were not the good child. Or you were forced to be the adult in many ways. Even though you were the child, you were taking care of an adult or taking care of your siblings. And this meant that there was no support for you. You did not learn about support. You did not learn you deserve support. And you grew up into an adult. This idea that you'd suddenly understand that, no, it doesn't happen. You create a life, I created a life, where I did not accept support. I had transactions, right? A lot of people help me now and then because I'd help them, right? I didn't know how to just let somebody be there. I didn't know how to let money support me. If you have money issues, you have a support issue most of the time. Money's a support system. You will have money issues, love issues, and mood issues because we don't know how to let life itself support us. And so when we cannot let life support us, we think we don't want to dance. We think that this is not for us, this theater show we're in, because it's not just loneliness, it's that we feel completely alone in our lack of support, which is different than loneliness. But when you learn how to navigate support, then things change. They did for me. For me, support is the third protocol in my system, and probably the most powerful. It was for me. It was truly the missing ingredient that helped me shift a lot. And I constantly work with support. It's not my nature to be supported. It is not something that's easy. I do consistently still use a hypnosis that I created. And when I use that hypnosis, my days are much better. It's called the Seating Support Hypnosis. You can learn more about it in my bio. There's a link in my bio. And I also often use sigil therapy. A sigil is an encoded symbol. So you draw up a symbol from your own unconscious mind. So it's a blueprint from you. And you work with that symbol to reprogram your unconscious. That sounds weird, but man, it's crazy powerful. That is also available. It's called the Support Shift. You can also find that in my bio. So those are things I work with to reprogram myself to be able to pull in support. So yeah, get yourself into support mode, my friend. It's a game changer. Bisous.